I guess. So I'm still trying to sort out all my things on the computer and all that, and it's going, it's just going downhill. I'm at a point where, it would just be easier to just throw out all the technology. I'm sick and tired of messing around with it, and I've used a long time to try to fix these things. I think I've gotten the viruses out of the system of the computer, cause you run into all the many other things and all that. Still, of course, I have a lot of encrypted files. I do have a backup of some of the files that was infected, but that will take hours and hours and hours to go through as well. Days maybe, and I'm fed up. Anyway, I'm also fighting in regards of going off grid. I'm trying to get like a small unit of some kind that I might be able to at least maybe use a little, or maybe I'll just go over to using mobiles for the future, or a small whatever, I don't know. Now, of course, now they're going to promote more radiation through taking down some of the older things and putting off, promoting all the new nonsense. But yeah, sitting and copying files and copying files and copying files, and then sometimes it doesn't work. And at the moment, I'm copying some files from my new installation, which I'm going to reinstall. Here we go. In regards to protective data, this is no longer located. Well, skip it. Why is it down? Skip. I'll skip them all. If the file is not there, then just skip it, right? Anyway, all my portable applications got infected. My portable project for making a whole, a thing and releasing it on my website got totally ruined. And that was really the reason why I got into this. I was downloading different applications and testing them out to try to make this collection of portable applications that you can take with you and use and all that. And I hit into this nonsense. Trojans, rootkit, and keyloggers as far as things. Glass in my feet. Oh, it takes 14 days to get a search on that, And the police being on the government's electricity, whatever bullshit else. It's all, in these days. From every side, right? Anyway, I made some different versions of Windows. I found the Windows 2000 Pro SP4 Black WinCat version of Windows 2000, and I did get it installed, and it did actually run, but it doesn't have graphic drivers for my graphic card, and I didn't further test it, but it actually did install. I actually did have it installed. That was wonderful. Nice to see Windows 2000 alive and well again. I just have the generation of a graphic card that does not support, but still the other graphic thing should maybe. I think that's like an Intel thing. Anyway, I also found out that there's a Windows XP embedded version, 32-bit, and you can actually decide what you want to install on that and not. That was pretty awesome, Then there was the Windows 7 embedded 64-bit version, which I have installed now, but I'm going to try to reinstall because I think there are some problems, and I'll just redo it. And we have Windows 7 embedded 32-bit. That was more of a thing to try to install something on the slim device that I've gotten. The whole idea is to go from this monster that sucks a huge amount of power to a device like this. But as always, they have done a lot of depravity. I haven't been able to install any of the Windows versions, even the system that is made for. I can't even install Windows 7 embedded 32-bit, The only thing that I'm allowed to install on that little device is their own bullshit, and it runs very badly. It's just amazing. Although I did have it actually run Crunchbang from a USB. I thought my portable Crunchbang was ruined. I can't run it as far as I know on this computer. I tried yesterday again, and I can't run it on the other. But I had it because there's also some storage, and I had it in this small slim device, and it all of a sudden loaded up in Crunchbang, and I was like, what? Yeah, and it actually was running very nicely compared to what, So I might be able to install, Linux on this slim device or something like that, but that was kind of not the idea. I wanted to go back to Windows 2000 with some portable applications and get that working, right? So, of course I wanted this unit also up and running again, and I guess I have it up and running, but I wanted to, I want to, what do you call it? I do a reinstall of it. There are some drivers that needs to be installed differently according to, and I did have some issues and all that, so let's see, I saved this as hard drive test or something like that. We need to be on the desktop. But yeah, I surely need a break from a lot of these things. There's so much, and I just, it's sickening to have such depravity and people going for a kill for other people on their hardware or on their computers. It's sickening. It's absolutely sickening. I never tried such a devastation destruction on my computer before, in regards of files. Okay, well, I did try the two hard drives that I lost, of course. But this is, kind of a lot more data on these things. That's it's hateful. It's moving the place. It's sickening that what other people want to do to others. I think it's disgusting. And my brain is just not with me, it's just way overburdened. But anyway, I did get those 4 versions of Windows on a DVD drive, and I can install these things on the computer, the main computer here, but I cannot install it on the small device. Anyway, so yeah, of course Windows 7 embedded 32-bit was pretty much more of a try to install it on the slim device. Well, I'll keep it, but it, however, it can't run Windows 7. It's absolutely nonsense that they would ever put Windows 7 on a machine like that. Just running so badly, And as I understand it, it should actually be 64-bit and not 32-bit, and so I'm not sure why they. Well, maybe it's because things are, they only put 16 gigabyte, and those that is pretty much already used. It's just depravity. So anyway, Windows 2000 and XP would be nice to try. XP 64s. I would like to get Windows XP 64 to work, but that's something in regards to some drivers and all that. But that could actually be very nice if I could get that installed. Although I also have Windows 7 embedded 32-bit I had installed, and that looked pretty good as well. So that's the two options I have. Well, there was a. Oh wait. There was a Windows. No, sorry. That was a. Windows 7. No, that's the Windows XP embedded. Why is that? Oh yeah, Windows XP embedded. That was the one. The newest version of Windows XP, and that looked actually pretty good. So, and you can decide what you install. Like, that's amazing. You could actually decide what you installed and what you not wanted to have installed, and it looked pretty good. It was running pretty good. Although I don't have graphic drivers, I think there's still some sort of graphic for it on the motherboard. So if I could just sort that out, I might actually be, way okay. Even if the 3D graphic thing might not work, that doesn't really matter because I'm not using it much, But I think there is inside the processor, I think that's like an HD 3000 or something like that. But there's something in regards of installation, the drivers in the correct order as well, and I don't know. I'm way too wasted in my brain. And the sleep didn't help. I thought, oh well, I'll get up to. But yeah, there's too many balls in the air, and way too many balls. It just continues and continues and continues. It just doesn't end. And well, anyway, I have a hard drive over here which has some of the recovery. No, that's this one. At least it has some of the data that has been corrupted by this antivirus bullshit. Oh, sorry, this virus nonsense. My brain is not working at the moment, as you can hear. This was a backup from my main disk. But whatever. I just can't keep track of things anymore. My brain is just poof, It's just too bad. Yeah, I'm going to reinstall Windows 7 and take it slowly, sort out in regards to the drivers. I fixed the portable Opera over to so I should be able to just at least have a good browser. Something was a new folder on the graphic drivers, the Intel chipset. I will go with there's something in regards of installing something before you install something else. See if I can find. It should be in the download section here, and it should be this one. This needs to be installed apparently before anything else. Okay, that's an application. Okay, so and then the LAN or the internet Intel LAN, Intel chipset, Intel LAN 1 and 2. Not 82579. Well, let's see here, download 82579. Maybe it's an update or something like that. This seems to be the whole thing, the application for the 64-bit. And apparently they say that needs to be installed before the other thing. Yeah, battery issues. Yeah. Paste. So we have this one here, and this is the provides NVM update utility for Intel 82579, and then I think this must be the big drivers that you then install afterwards. Yeah. Yeah, so far so good, I guess. But yeah, I'll get that up and running totally, and I still need to fix one of the hard drives, the data from that over to but it hasn't really been so successful as of yet. I guess I might be actually able to take it out and maybe connect it to another device, and no, that's because that one has problems in regards to storage. That would probably break down, and the laptop began to do weird things. So not the crap bar began to do weird things with my data as well. Oh my. It's just a continual mess, pretty much. And it's just impossible to... Well, again, it's moving forward, right? But, yeah, well, very, very slowly, and my brain is just not up to it anymore. The qqkk bullshit, Incredible depravity. Disgusting filth. Snake oil bullshit, This, it's sickening. And people actually doing something like that to other people. It boggles the mind how anyone can make a job like that when they're hurting other people, but sending this bullshit into the internet. And of course the so-called antivirus companies they're ready to jump at you to take your money as well, right, or resources. So if it's not the hackers, it's the ex-hackers, They're all in the same boat, it seems, Those that works on one side turn to the other side to work for the other side, It's for an honest work, whatever you want to call it, Okay, let's just shut that down. And I'm surprised that the embedded version doesn't really have the same features as the XP version of the embedded. Because the XP you could decide what you wanted to be installed and not and all that. So if that's something you felt you would never use, then just... Okay, we'll take this here and... Well, let's get the... I guess the problem with the embedded version is also that I apparently don't have a key for it. So that's another problem. I thought I had a key for, because I paid the special versions of the embedded nonsense and all that. Yeah, typical, right? Now let's see if it starts up. I guess I need to push the enter key here. And we are up and running, I guess. So I guess the test version works for 30 days. I do have a Windows 7 key. I guess, actually I'm not sure if that actually would work with the embedded version. I should actually try that. It might actually work with the embedded version as well. Well, one can only hope. I'll try that when it comes around to the key. But, most likely not, because, they have all the depravity. Right, let's see what... at least the key worked for 64-bit. Where did I put the key? I thought I had it. Oh, we have it here, I think. Yeah, let's see here. Oh, it's a key for the Home Premium 64-bit. But yeah, we'll try it out and see if it works. I guess it really doesn't matter much if I run one or the other, but the newest version is the embedded version. So anyway, Windows is loading files. Well, it takes a good amount of time to actually install this. So we can... There we go. See, that didn't work. Does it sit there? Yeah, I guess it can see it. So this is the installation for Windows 7. And I'll just try. I don't know, there seemed to be something, I guess all the drivers were not installed correctly and all that, and my brain is just not up for it at the moment. Just too many things. And too little things that actually get sorted. It just seems like these more and more and more things to do. We have Windows starting, yeah, whatever. We have the embedded. We'll fix English, Danish, and Danish. And install now. Setup is starting. Yeah. Blah 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 blah. Well, no one reads those, do they? If we had to read all the bullshit that they give us, we would never get to use the things right. Okay, let's just take that and oops. It's a little hard to. There we go. Oh, we zoomed out or something like that. Oh. case, allocated, blah 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 blah, and go. Wait, why didn't it ask me to, oh wait, why did I do something? Oh, maybe I forgot something, let's just, oh my, I guess maybe it didn't got to install the, but again, you know, sometimes things just do things differently, right? You try to do the same thing all over and you get different results, you know. It's a typical nonsense. Same way with all the technology these days, you know. You just do. They're acting up like women, you know. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe, maybe not. Right, you know. And I don't know if in regards to the glass, you know, but everybody seems to just, right, you know, it's just, who cares? Who cares about anything these days, right? Butchering people to the left and the right, society is evil and wicked and dark. On so many levels. Taking all our resources, which is designed, injecting us with poison. They are taking us down on so many levels. Then we have all the hackers and the scammers and all that as well. And yeah, trying to take you down and delete your stuff. Oh well, that's the world. I'm not sure, you know, I don't know in regards to browser, you know, 4 gigabyte doesn't seem to be much if you're going to browse around the web in these days, I guess, because apparently the browsers use so much RAM in regards to the web pages. It's incredible. How in the world are these things using so much RAM? I have no idea. Why in the world would they be using so much in the first place? It's like they just fill it with bullshit, it seems, you know. Fill it with garbage that is unneeded, you know, it just grows out of hand with nonsense, you know. You had Windows 2000 and Windows XP that could, you had an installation, it was like 400 megabytes and 500 megabytes. Now it's like 50 gigabytes, you know. What? And Windows 2000 could pretty much do, you know, and it was rock stable, and it was smooth, it was snappy, you know. But these new modern systems are slow, they are cumbersome, they are full of garbage, spyware, advertising, and they are overblown on so many levels. And it's so disgusting. Well, let's try again and see if I can get this sorted out. Okay. I did not expect to need to do all these things. Anyone else here? Drive, options, advanced. Okay. Delete. Okay. And this one, delete. Yeah. So we have one disk. Refresh it. Let's just check. I have 223 gigabyte. Great. And they're lying about the hard drives as well. They're lying about everything. This world is full of lies, you know. Win7 help, Win7 all, partition 3, not sure what partition 3 is. Allocated space, who knows? Oh, it's probably, yeah, we'll see next. Now that is absolutely interesting because it usually does something. Did I take the wrong? No, I did. I took the right one. The last couple of installations that I've done with this, and maybe I didn't make the drive. I guess I just pushed on the space and said move on instead of just making one drive. Oh yeah, that's true. Maybe that's the way. Because if you make a drive, then it says, well, we need to have 100 megabyte for ourselves. Okay, I get it. So I just push the empty space, and I guess it just makes the drives automatically. That must be the reason. So many unknowns in some sense, right? That they just don't tell you the information, and it's like a. Anyway, let's get it installed and see how it fixes the drive, and go from there. Pretty much, it would take around, I guess, half an hour or an hour to install, and I should have the portable applications and the drivers, so at least I can get on the internet, and then I can go to ASUS and just have a read on some of the drivers, because apparently some of the drivers needs to, you need to install them in a specific. Well, it's also interesting that some of the updating things, from Microsoft needs to be installed before you actually can install some of the drivers. There's always issues, right? Always bullshit, always. And it's like 100 updates. 100 updates. And of course it needs to download them, install them, and then you need to restart, and then it needs to do all its things, and then, waste of time, precious time. It's just a madness, absolutely. It's time, it's clicking game, it's bullshit, it's spyware, it's advertising, it's insanity nursery bullshit about, are you really sure you want to do this? Are you really, really sure you want to do this? Are you really, really, really sure you want to do this, and all that? Oh, you need to write in the administrator password and whatnot and all that nonsense, or turning off features and all that. Oh, there's a package on the way apparently today. I wonder what that could be. It could be different things. I have some things for sorting some of these things out. I should have some hard drives on the way as well. Small hard drives. And I'll see if I can put it in the slim, and maybe get the slim system, standard slim Dell bullshit system over to that. Would be nice. If I could just move the backup to a much bigger drive, so it won't have all these issues with space and all that. Now it's still far from perfect in regards to this disgusting system. It's very slow, and they turned off a lot of things, and it's very annoying. I ruined it so the user can't do too much with it, and I'm sick and tired of it. And they're not even allowed to, you're not even allowed to install. It's incredible, because in the BIOS, you have different things for help in regards of installing different software, right? But when it comes to it, you can't do that. So I'm not sure if you can even, I can install Linux maybe. That seems to be some of the, some of those that actually are able to go around all this security nonsense. So if I can't get it to work with Windows 2000 XP or whatever, I guess I can fix some kind of Linux onto it. But yeah, we'll see. Crunchbang runs on the slim device and it runs okay, you know. It's not too bad. So it could be a lot worse. It feels pretty good. And it's very low on power, so it was like all this time, you know, if I was going to run from a battery with this machine and you need to update, that take a couple of time, right? And you wouldn't be able to do much before I'm sick and tired of fixing things. And of course now I have all this qqkk nonsense. And I'm sick and tired of it. I guess it's just much easier to just take all the things and just throw all of it out. You know, you just want to get on working on things, right? But the only thing you really get, you know, is working on getting the tools to work. And the tools breaks all the time. So these last 20 years in regards to what they have done with technology is absolutely outrageous. Everything was sorted out in Windows 2000, everything was working. You could do what you wanted to do, and the good days. The good old days. I will not get back to those days, apparently. 41% in regards of expanding Windows files. 42%. It's just, you know, why does it even need to be so big, right? Everything needs to be bigger. Is it any better? Nope. It's worse. They fill it with all this nonsense. So that's how it is, I guess. Wicked world. 52%, 53%. Yeah. Takes time. And when mobile is running low on power. And the slim device is unpacking the C drive. Although that of course will take away some space, which it doesn't have any space pretty much, but usually the packaging, you know, usually don't pack the files that much anyway. And I'm not entirely sure why you would pack something. It doesn't seem to be a good thing, this packing things, this feature of packing down things. Anyway, so apparently there will come something today. I don't know what it would be. Again, I can't store all the information in my brain, and I've just way too many things, and now we're going into a period more in regards to murdering people and making more naughty things. What a depraved world. Sickness everywhere. And deception and lies for money. It is this whole insanity where we could have made it so much easier, so much, you know, based on freedom, and yet it's just locking us into this madhouse. All these different kinds of weird treatments and, you know, treatments, whatever you want to call it. It's a complete madhouse. And people think they're normal if they go to school and get an education. It's an utterly madhouse in regards of an education in the medical mafia. It's a madhouse for the most part. You really need to take your brain with you if you're going to these white coat butchers and bullshitters, and you know, you really need to think for yourself. Of course, they can easily murder you. They have the license to bullshit around and do disgusting, depraved things and kill us one by one. Ah, isn't it wonderful? The evil in this world is just... Anyway, restarting in 4, 3, 2, 1. There we go. Restarting. Fan stop. So that was the first part of the Windows 7 installation, I guess. And it also seemed like when the Windows 7 installation was there in regards to the update, I got a specific error. But I'm not sure if that error was actually corrected by that little time to sort it out, because it might have been running something in the background, or if it was something that I did. It's this, time waiting bullshit game and whatnot and all that, where it does things in the background and then blocks the use of something or whatever, or you need to fix a fix or something like that, or I don't know, in regards to moving files, it seems to have some problems with that. I guess it's all problematic. Completing installation. Oh, that would be nice. But is it really complete when you need to update 100 updates? And this is the, Microsoft, of course, doesn't make a last collection of all the updates, because that would be too difficult to do, right? Now think about it. Think about the insanity of that, not making a collection that collects all the updates, for the end. Because then people download something that doesn't have those updates, right? And then needs to download hundreds of updates, many megabytes of maybe gigabytes, I'm not sure how much there, but huge amounts of updates that needs to be downloaded for every single one that downloads this, and they already need to get out there on the internet, and they need to get these, think about how much storage that is wasted on that. It's bullshit. If you could just have made that you just download the application and all the updates and all that. But no, Microsoft doesn't want to do that, right? Well, it just doesn't make it, it's only... But of course, when you see on Bill Gates, an evil man, evil man. There's so much evil in this world. How people can get to the point of just doing so much evil. That's, yeah. Setup will continue after restarting the computer. Well, that's the second restart, I guess. And then, of course, I installed the Windows 7 embedded 32-bit version once. And then afterwards, when I tried the installations, the keyboard and mouse turned off. Oh, it's just amazing. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, technology is so amazing, or something. Yeah. So, let's see what it does now. Starting Windows, yeah. Making this animation, blah 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 blah, Yeah. It was nice seeing Windows 2000, even if it was only with 16 colors. Although I do wonder if there might be some drivers for Windows 2000 in regards to the HD. Maybe not. Oh, we'll need a username. Okay. Okay, disk. Apparently the computer name seemed to be shortened. Okay. Password. Okay. Here we have the code. Type your Windows key. Well, it doesn't say it needs to be the embedded code, but let's see if it works. Oh, it would be amazing if it works, right? That would be like, yeah, something working, right? But nope, that's usually not the case, and I don't count it. I don't think it will work. I don't have the... So this is just one of these time wasters where you just sit there and you write all these things and then you see that it doesn't work. 8 TF9. Let's see what it says. The product key is not valid. Really? Yeah, why would a Windows 7 key work with a Windows 7 system, right? No, it has to be the exact Windows 7. Okay, so that code doesn't work. Great. Not a surprise. But yeah, so we'll go for the trial version. But come on, you know. Go. So it's finalizing things. Well, I guess they don't call it Windows XP. Windows Embedded POS Ready 7. Oh, sorry. Windows 7. Well, it's they call it 7. POS Ready 7. Windows 7 POS Ready 7. Okay. Oh, not the XP. It's of course Windows 2007. Okay, so now it's starting up, and as far as I know, well, let's actually see if we have the USB. Okay, so let's open Opera and see if we have. I don't think there's any internet at the moment. Well, let's try it out. So what we need to do is go into the new folder and I guess I didn't unpack this thing. I wonder what the system is actually doing in the background. It's probably doing things in the background, right? Extract all. Extract. So first we need to install that for the internet apparently. Let's push it and see what happens. And then we have the nanny asking me, do you really want to open this? You know. Well, it doesn't seem to be. 2 to update the NVRAM for Intel 8257 V gigabit internet, but shouldn't that really 3 tools are included to support 3 different operating systems? Okay, steps to run the update tool. Okay, download your utility from the Intel Download Center. Well, is this the utility? I guess select the correct tool file name based on the operating system. I guess this must be the one. Yeah, okay. I don't know. Okay, open the command prompt window with administrator privilege. Let's just, yeah, and you need to push this specific open command prompt, but does it actually do it with administrator? Open command, but it's not I'm not sure if I'm logged in as administrator. It comes up with, okay, I don't know, well, we'll see if it works. I need to maybe, how is it, I open up a command, and then you right click and then you say run as administrator, right? Yep. but is this run with administrator? How do I, can I just like take the line here? No, I can't even copy paste. You know, what is wrong with when, you know, Microsoft. So you see, CD, you know, you need to do things that you shouldn't. Like, okay, but anyway, I can't even copy paste the text from the command prompt. You know, is this the what is this depravity? You know of. Okay, CD H. Isn't that like this? Why can't I go to H? H. I don't know. Apparently, I can't even move into the other one. Okay, well, we can do something else. I can copy the files I have here and move it to the place where I am. You know, just so sick and tired of this bullshit. I'm just so sick and tired of it. You need permission. You know, shut up and just do what I say. You know. Apparently, you need an administrator. You know, whatever. Okay, let's make it to GG. I need to set it up so I'm always administrator. Yeah. Okay. CD GGG. This no, it's called D. Okay. So CD win blah 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 win 32 no win 64. Okay, deal. Okay, so far so good. Here we have the file, so we'll see what we need to do, right? To run the executable from the command prompt, you don't need. Okay, so we'll just 8 2 5 exit. There we go. There we go. It's run. Didn't say anything, so I don't know if it worked, but I guess it did. Run the execution from the command, then NVM image will be updated. Reboot the computer for best result. Tool name options log report generate. E command line using the Windows. E command line using the Windows 40 64-bit. No silent. Display the user interface. I guess these are tool file name options, whatever. But it should be, I guess, installed. I can't believe that it wouldn't say anything. You know, you run the file and apparently it's run. That didn't say anything. You know. You know who are these programmers? Who are these bullshitters? For satanic, you know, devilish, you know, why would you, you know, they do the opposite of sanity. Everything is just turned upside down. Would you think the user would want to know if it installed? You know? No, it doesn't matter apparently, right? I'll need to fix that. Administrator is the one that is logging on. I found something on that. I'm sick and tired of it. Hey, are you sure about this? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about whatever and all that? Just give me administrator out of the box, you know. I'm so sick and tired of all this nanoreal, whatever. Yeah, are you sure you want to open this file and all that? Are you? Didn't really keep me from this qqkk, did it? Yeah. No, it didn't. So far so good, right? So now that should be installed, hopefully, and you know it is run at least. I don't know how to test it, but you know, of course, why write anything in regards of that? And just read me steps to run it, and just say, hey, you run it. Run the executable file from the command prompt. The NVM image will be updated. Reboot the computer for best results. And it's like, okay, So how do I test if it's installed, you know? Example, command line using Windows. Okay, well, let's pro this non-silent. Okay, example. Let's try, but this, why is it does no exe file? Maybe it will actually tell me if I don't fix this non-silent thing, you know, I don't know. But it's like, you know, anyway, okay, let's see if we can open the CMD. It's like all these different things to where you just, do you want to allow the following program to make changes? Yeah, did I just tell you did I ask for a nanny here to ask me how to run the computer, you know? Okay, CD, let's just try this non-silent thing here and see if it actually gives me some results. Can we just paste? No, we can't paste in this crap anyway either. I need to do this. Okay, let's see it. It says LV-Dasku version 122 tool to update. Yeah. No update required. I guess it might have already had updated it, so at least now it told me some stuff, right? Anyway, we'll just give it another restart, but at least it's updated it, whatever it's updating. And let's install the network drivers so I can get on the internet and then maybe wait a little or whatever till it has, you know, so it can allow me to download all those files from the internet again from Microsoft. Of course, they don't want to make a CD with all the updates on it already. And yeah, I can make my own apparently. Haven't looked into that. Well, I have, you know, my brain power just can't handle anymore. I'm looking into the Windows XP 64. That would be pretty interesting to install and see if, as far as I think there's an onboard graphic card, so that would be enough for most of my users just. So could install it on the other hard drive. I have 2 hard drives that I had systems on. Anyway, so now that we have gone so far, we want to install the in-lane thing here. So let's see here, auto run. I wonder where let's take the original, where my main thing here. No, that's not. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Let's see if it. Okay, ready to use. There we go. Okay. Okay, so here we go. Auto run. Yep. Oh. The user account controller wants to know, do you want to allow the following program to blah 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 blah. The clicking game. Oh yeah, it's the same thing when you go on internet these days, right? The clicking game. Think about how much you click on the mouse all the time. And why? Because of Roman bullshit from the European Union and the spy companies collecting all your data and all this disgusting programming of other bullshit instead of just keeping it as it should be. And when you try to copy paste things from the internet, it's a mess. It's so much easier to just, you know, we're going offline. Well, I guess that's how it is. I don't have any positive things to say anyway, I guess.